open up my damn car. I am so hungry. I really want to go back home, eat something, and come back to pick up my sister because she doesn't come until like 2 more hours. And I'm not gonna sit here and be here for 2 hours so I can go home and it's like a 3-minute drive. But I also don't want to like go back and forth. I don't have like a lot to say. I will just speak anyways because I might as well just like kill time by yapping. Just like a little bit, even though I know for like at most I'm probably gonna talk for like maybe 10 minutes or 20 if I'm lucky, because I don't have that much to talk about. Nothing has happened that much. Maybe I could do like an hour, maybe an hour, but whatever. I'm not on the brink of starvation. I just feel really low energy and my stomach is grumbling and I have ulcers. So I should have at least brought something like a snack with me this morning, but I honestly had no time. I had to start up the car and have it like warm up, but it is more convenient to drive myself, ? And I also don't want them to make like multiple trips, which is why I'm hesitating on leaving now even though I'm hungry. The bookstore wasn't open. I literally got here early, and I know that whenever I was here they always open at like the worst fucking times and they close super early. So I was like, I'm just gonna fucking starve. I don't fucking care. If I die, I die. I don't know what the fuck to talk about. Yeah, no, I don't know. I was gonna be like, oh my god, maybe I could talk about more something personal, but I was like, it's kind of cringy. And I don't know if that's because I'm Aero Ace. To be honest, I don't know what the fuck I am, but I identify as Aero Ace. I don't really fuck with people. Sometimes I'll be like, oh my god, they are drop dead gorgeous, or like, you and I could be a thing, or should be a thing, but it's not often, and most of the time I don't really feel that way anyways. It's more like recognizing other people's, or appreciating rather, who they are, what they look like, blah blah blah. I've never really felt like a thing where I'm like honestly yearning for somebody or something. I don't have many interests in things, I'm noticing, and honestly it's like really upsetting. It's making me wonder, am I not normal? Like I should be having this and that, but I don't. Is it like obstructing my quality of life? No, not really, so no biggie. But oh my gosh, it's starting to become something I want to talk about now. I sometimes will talk about it with my sister, just like relationships, friendships, and stuff like that. And then the topic of dating will come up because we're both at an age where we can date and like, I don't know, potentially get married. I don't know, she's very traditional and like conservative when it comes to just anything that could be seen as like explicit or private, such as like no drugs, don't drink so much, or don't drink period, don't become an alcoholic, live monogamously. Don't be a hoe. That's basically it. I don't really like think about it in a way where it seems practical, because I'm so consumed with whatever I'm doing and I don't do much. That just says a lot. And I'm also like very emotionally reserved. I don't like showcasing or being vulnerable to other people, which is ironic because I'm making like little video diaries. But this is just the start, guys, okay? I have friends who do indulge in those things and they're younger than me, which is crazy. She'll be like, you're hanging out with the wrong people. And honestly, my hand is making me have like orange tint. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe because I haven't talked to my friend that much in a while. But from the experience that I did share with them, they've taught me a lot more positive things than negative. So who are you to say anything? Because you don't know them like that like I do. Like I said, I'm not an affectionate person. And I'm really awkward. And also, I don't think I'm the most appealing in the market. Like, I only started dressing up recently because my friend inspired me, and I was like, because if it's like something my friend does, I'll be like, yeah, good idea, I'm stealing that. In middle school, I thought about like what kind of person I would prefer, and I used to say like someone funny, someone unserious, someone silly and goofy, you know, because I like to laugh. Who doesn't? And I always found myself like looking at people who were funny, because I'm like the opposite of that. I'm not someone who can be spontaneously funny in the slightest. But now it's so embarrassing to even say this out loud. I'm starting to like get into the loser boy trope. And honestly, I really do think it's because I've lived that sort of life too, and I just like looking and feeling better than a man that's like associated with me, you know? Because men had their reign, and I'm sure some people are into that, like a woman who can step all over them or whatever. But I'm not like that. I'm not that crazy. But like, I don't know, I used to have really crazy standards when I was younger, which is like typical because you're at a sensitive age where you're like very mindful about everything, especially your appearance. But now that I've gotten older and I get in less fucks, I'm having like normal fucking standards. Like, that's a person and not like some K-pop idol or like a celebrity or an actor or actress. Like, that's their whole job, is to look good, and a normal person isn't. Their main job is to get money, have a livable life. I have said that I would honestly date for fun, which is crazy. I know that seems crazy. But that, I mean by like making memories, having experience. Because it's very hard for me to fall in love with somebody. I've never been in love. I've had like crushes, but in a way where I'm like, oh, they're cool, and like we should be friends, or like I want to be you. Because I did have like a little dysphoria era, but I've never like looked at somebody and be like, I want them. That's why I really envy people who have this like sense of yearning and have this dedication and determination to be with somebody, or the guts to even confess, period. Because like that just ain't me. I'm a coward, I'm a loser, I'm a freak. I'm not comfortable with myself or other people like that. I'm afraid of people. Like, get away from me. I'm surprised it still lasted this long. That's why I say I want to do it for fun, because I can't commit. I really can't. And I know it's not uncommon, but it's also not like appreciated either, because a lot of people, especially at my age, are looking for somebody they want to stick with. And I feel like if I were to ever date somebody, it would be either because they look nice and are nice, they have similar interests and are nice, they're nice. I don't know, just like anybody who seems like I could get along with. I wouldn't date anybody on the spot though. And if I did, it would be like as a joke, or like someone that I knew, and we just like, I don't know, let's just drive. I don't think I would ever want to look for anything too serious, because I'm not in a comfortable position to be like, hey, let's go on this and that dates, because I don't have money, I don't have a job, I can drive, but I'm not confident in it. I don't know. I'm not very interesting as a person. I'm not like the best looking either. I've literally got bored for a chest and an ass. If the time comes, it comes. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not desperate either. It would be nice. I feel like it would improve my quality of life and I'll look forward to things, but I feel like it'd also be like a pain in the ass, because relationships are something that you gotta put a lot of effort in. I'm so fucking tired. I have no energy. I'm gonna be here for 2 hours. Oh my god. I should just go home. Honestly. I'm thinking about it, because I'm so tired. I haven't eaten anything. But also it's like very busy at this time, so maybe not. But around the time she comes back, it's gonna be busy anyways. This sucks. Everything. To elaborate on the whole dating thing. Not now. Maybe not ever. I also don't want anybody straight. Because something about straight people just kind of like... They're weird. They're always so weird. Like, every like straight person that I've met is always some kind of like rude in a way. And tell me why. It's a cute bird. Sorry. I don't know. I just never have that much experience with boys growing up. I don't have that many good experiences at all whenever I talk to people anyways. Because I always end up overthinking things about whether or not I should have said something, or maybe I was a bit too mean. I'm more tired, if anything. I'm so tired. I hope... Well, it's a 3-minute drive. I think I'll be okay. I keep comforting myself, but I don't want to freak out. Let's just talk about if I were to date somebody. What would be my like my new preference, or like my new ideal, whatever. Well, someone who's queer. Let's just say if it were to be a man, I would want them to be like in touch with their feminine side. Someone who dresses nicely, very cunty. If it were to be someone who's like female presenting, a woman, I think I prefer someone androgynous. I'm not very attracted to hyper femininity. I think it's very pretty and gorgeous, don't get me wrong. I just wouldn't see myself being attracted to that. So I want someone like either masculine or androgynous. Honestly, I prefer androgyny. For like personality traits, maybe someone who like talks a lot. I've sat with people who don't talk a lot like me, and just feels so awkward. And I am the type of person who does enjoy like comfortable silence. But when it comes to like, I don't know, people I don't already know, or just like maybe friends, maybe like with family members I'm okay with, but like with friends, I feel bad because I feel like I should be doing more. I'm not very into polygamy, because if you're talking to somebody like me with like very low self-worth and has a history of like major insecurity, if you're seeing other people and give them more attention and I'm like right here, girl, fuck you. I don't get it. I really don't get it how people are into that. Or maybe they just like fall in love easily and they like multiple people. That's probably what it is. I wouldn't want to date anybody who's like 2 or 3 years younger than me, because they would be like 18 or 19 and I'm like 21. I'm like drinkable age. It just feels kind of weird. So maybe someone like 1 year younger than me. I wouldn't want somebody too old because I feel like I'm too young for that. I feel like I'll get manipulated because I'm very gullible and they have more experience than me. Dude, I am so tired. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna check the time. Can you tell that I just cried? Because I feel like I was gonna pass out and I got worried because it's a hot day. I don't think I'll die, but I worried that I won't be able to drive back and bring my sister safely, even though it's a 3-minute drive. I haven't eaten. I'm probably dehydrated. Then I just cried, so it's making it worse. But I called my sister, and as soon as she picked up, I started bawling because I realized I'm not in a critical state, but I realized that maybe everything will be okay because I have somebody that could help me, you know. I don't know if I was just trying to tell myself that it was gonna be okay. I'm not like stressed or anything, but I did have like a little panic attack because my phone was not receiving any signals for some fucking reason, and I think it's because I had my Wi-Fi enabled and I was trying to look for a signal and like block it on my data. But she's gonna come here and give me food so I can stay and troop this out a little bit longer. I hate this so much, but it's not as bad as my first year of college, where I would wait there for like 3 hours. So I'll be okay. I am back home. My brother and my sister left just now to go fetch the car, and then my younger sister doesn't come back until later, like an hour from now. I feel really bad. I feel like I could have managed it on my own. I probably would have survived, but I know that I'm not in like the pristine condition to drive, and I don't want to drive when I feel like this, when my sister is in the passenger seat, you know. I was hungry, I was dehydrated, and I was sleepy. I didn't feel safe, and I'm sure my sister wouldn't have either, so I thought it would be best to just get help. I drank some water. I have food in my system, like a yogurt, so I'm better now. But I really want to lay down and get rest because I know I'm going to have a big day ahead of me. So I'm going to do that. This was a bad day, but I've had worse.